Welcome back to your daily dose of keeping it real about being out here in the Philippines. I am known for throwing rocks, so if I say something that actually make you mad, piss you off in any kind of way, just know that I wasn't trying to do that. I'm just telling the truth for what it is. But if I do offend you, seriously, it is what it is, man. Today, I'm riding through Mendez Nunez. And I'm gonna take you guys with me, so hopefully you guys can enjoy the view as I talk about what I'm getting ready to talk about. Now I know my thumbnail says you're not welcome here in the Philippines, and I hope that what I'm getting ready to talk about doesn't pertain to you per se. But if it does, you might want to reconsider even coming here, should I say. Now, the government here in the Philippines, they put out that they are targeting undesirables in the country, and they put it on the website of the Bureau of Immigration website. I was kind of scrolling through this morning just to see what I was, see what's really going on out here, and I ran into that. So I figured out give you guys my spin on what's really going on with that. All right, now. What they mean by undesirables, man, the government is starting to run all foreigners. They're running their names through an international database from your country to their country and worldwide to see if you have any kind of warrants, if you're wanted, you got a bad criminal history, things like that. And if your name, pinged, if you have a bad criminal history, you got a high chance, man, of them coming to actually arrest you. They're coming to come get you, man. So again, I hope that you're not one of those. If you're just a person that's here, and you had a regular life and you just retired, man. Honestly, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's just the truth behind it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But I'm really talking about the guys that have a bad criminal history, and you know who you are. Some of these guys are coming over here with a unbalanced moral compass. They have human trafficking in their background, and if there's been an uptick in expats with pedophilic intentions arriving here in the Philippines. And quite honestly, in my personal opinion, knowing that I have children myself, I would rather you not come here too. I would rather you I don't even want you to go back to where you come from. I really would rather you go ahead and lock yourself up in the jail cell if that's what your intentions are or whatnot. And I'm just keeping it real. Nobody wants that around their family. So, but there's been an uptick in that here in the Philippines, and I think the government is cracking down on it. And it's not just them. If you got cyber crimes, fraud crimes, violent crimes, they're looking to export expats, man. I've seen a lot of Chinese people get exported too. A lot of Africans, coming out here. A lot of mostly Nigerians are out here and stuff like that. I've seen those guys get exported a lot too, and I think a lot of theirs is for overstaying their visas and stuff like that. But there's been an uptick in the government stepping in to actually try to find expats that got bad criminal histories out here. So again, if you're one of those people, man, hey bro, they looking for you, man, and they don't care what kind of visa you got. They don't care. You can be married, they come in to get you. You can be retired military. I forgot what the name of the visa was. I think it's SRRV. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But yeah, they don't care if you got that. They don't care if you're a tourist. If you got a bad criminal history, they will come get you. They will lock you up, and they will deport you to wherever you come from. And if you have a warrant, they're going to contact the country that you come from, and they're going to deport you into the hands of the authorities. That's exactly what's going to happen. So my advice to you is if you served prison, a prison sentence or whatnot, you might want to look into your record and see if you can, if you served your time and you feel that you are redeemed and you paid your debt to society, see if you can get your record expunged. I don't know if they can expunge it if you've been in prison or not, but get it wiped off or sealed, get your record sealed or something. So you can actually travel and stuff like that if you are deemed to be able to do that. You know, I'm not sure if felons can actually get a passport or not. Anyway, obviously they can, based on what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, for me, man, it made me think, man. It made me think a whole lot, man. And it really made me think about the young guys. You know, the young guys that are so young right now, and their life hasn't even began, really. You know, I'm really thinking about those guys. You know, a lot of guys mess their lives up before their life even begins. You haven't even started living until you have the experience that you need to enjoy and love yourself the way you need to. And then when you get mad, especially when you're young, you don't think. And you do things that destroy your future. You know, and it's sad because it's like nowadays, man, the youth, they really don't listen to the old heads. They really don't listen to the guys that got the experience. You know, they got the wisdom. Because you know what? The wisdom is nothing but experience explained. That's all wisdom is. When somebody tells you, oh, you're wise, you have wisdom, it's because they've been through something enough to know what to do and what not to do to make sure that their lives continue to stay on the track or the trajectory that they wanted to go. They wanted to go in. But when we're young, man, we think we're untouchable. You know, I was young before. I thought I was, you know, you ain't finna play me. I'm untouchable. You know, it's almost like we're invincible when we're young, and our pride and our egos get the best of us, and then we destroy our futures. You know, being out here in the Philippines is actually a privilege. Being anywhere in the world outside of your home country is a privilege. Why? Because it's the true definition of freedom. It's the true no matter how bad a country is, no matter how much we talk bad about something, how much we dislike something or whatnot, you have the privilege to be there. That's a blessing within itself. And the young guys that go out here and mess that up for themselves, they don't even get a chance to experience. You know, again, we don't think when we're in a heated moment. Anger only leads to more issues that could potentially destroy your life. That's all anger is. You know, there's a quote that my uncle used to tell me, and he used to always say, what is anger? Anger is that punishment that you give yourself for other people's behavior. And I recently heard it again, and it reminded me of it. So it's like, man, it's so true. Even me, you know, I look at myself and I say, dang, Gerald, like, how could you live your life so angry at things that weren't supposed to make you angry? And I guess it's the environment that, you know, that I grew up in. And so I can kind of relate to the young guys out there. So I'm telling you, don't mess your life up, man. Because I know a lot of guys, especially guys my age, they live with regrets because they can't move around the way that they want to because they're restricted by their past deeds. They don't have the ability of mobility. They are stuck where they are. And every time they try to go somewhere, their past is always going to come back and bite them in the butt. It's going to bite them in the ass. And there ain't nothing that they can do about it because you can't rewind time. For the guys that are out here free, with no restrictions on them, retired, you got a pension, you have a retirement savings, you have your 401k, you did what you need to do to be out here, and you don't have a criminal record, you need to realize how blessed you truly are. You can go and come. You can speak your mind like I'm speaking my mind. I feel so free just being able to ride around and talk to you, knowing that I did the best thing that I could do for myself. And I'm not restricted by my past. I'm blessed by my past. And that's a beautiful thing. So you should pat yourself on the back if that's what you have. But for you guys that actually got a criminal background, hey man, If you can do something about that and help yourself out, man, hey, by all means, go ahead and do that. All right. But for you guys that got a criminal background behind things that you know are just completely wrong, it went completely against your moral compass, hey, man, I hope they come get you. I hope they do come get you, because you know something? Us expats, we move around. We moved away from where we come from to get a better life and to get away from things like that. And by you coming out here bringing those things with you, you only give us a bad name. You make us look bad by your actions and your misdeeds. And don't nobody want that. You are the statistic, not us. You are the statistic. And quite honestly, I hope they do come get you. Now, yeah, I'm throwing rocks. But, hey man, these are rocks that are well deserved. Because for us expats, we are out here for peace. We are out here to find love within ourselves. We're trying to build a better life, a better experience. You know, me, I search for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and I pray for it every day. Because I want to know. I want to know how to pray for the wisdom that I get every day. And I'm young. I'm still young. I'm still a student in the game. I don't know everything. You know, people get in my comment section every day and tell me something that I don't know. And I love it. I love the fact that people can speak their mind on my channel. Good, bad, or indifferent. Because honestly, we can agree to disagree and still be cool with each other. And I respect that so much. Because maybe I can learn something by something that you say to me. Just like you can learn something by something that I say to you. But we have the freedom to do that and apply it. We can apply the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we exchange with each other because we didn't mess up our past. We can actually sit here in the Philippines or wherever we are in this world and apply those lessons so that we can be better expats, we can be better immigrants, we can be better people towards ourselves and eventually towards each other. But the people with a bad criminal history, they got to go back home. They got to go back home. They got to go back to where they come from, and they can't apply it because it's too late. It's too late to apply the wisdom. You can tell somebody about your experience so they don't mess up their lives, but your life is finished. You're finished. You have to go and be exactly what you need to be, whatever that may be. You know? And quite honestly, you're lucky that you're in today's world, because back in the day, you couldn't get a job shoveling shit. I'm going to be honest with you. If you got a criminal history like that, you couldn't get a job shoveling anything. But now today, you can get on social media and build yourself a profile and make you some money. So you're lucky. But you have restricted your travel privileges. So you're not as free as you want to be. And even if you did clear up yourself and you cleaned your act up, and you know, you really have become a better person. Hey man, I'm sorry that this happened to you, but you did it to yourself. So do yourself a favor and explain to the youth what not to do. Don't let them follow in your footsteps so we can build a better community of young men and women so they can be free as a bird. Because you know what? People don't understand what freedom really is. They don't understand the power of freedom. See, freedom is just a word for a lot of people. But when you get to experience that freedom, feel that freedom, without restrictions behind the freedom that you've attained, that is so powerful. You can't pay for that. You can't pay for that. I'm out here in the Philippines right now, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I come from the east side of San Antonio. I thought I wasn't going to be anything. And look at me, I'm over here, 44 years old, retired, able to live my best life and improve my life, eradicate my past from my mind to the best of my ability and build something new. Replace that empty space in my mind with something positive. I have the ability to do that every day when there are people that are stuck where they are and they can't move even if they wanted to. Man, I'm going to count my blessings every day. I'm going to count my blessings every day. You need to be mindful of who you are. You need to know your own triggers, the things that make you angry, and use that knowledge to avoid situations that could lead to those triggers being set off. you're blessed. For you guys that are wanted and you're not wanted here in the Philippines, you're wanted. Yeah, you wanted somewhere. Somebody wants you. Some police organization wants you, but they don't want you here in the Philippines. They don't want you here in the Philippines, especially if you really, really bad. And you know what? I don't want you here either, and I'm pretty sure everybody else don't want you here neither. All right? That's all that I got for you guys on this episode, man. Do me a favor, man. Enjoy the freedom that you got, bro. Enjoy it every day, every second, every minute. Enjoy it. Put a smile on your face, even when you think it's bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad because you are truly free. You are able to live where you want to live. It's not that bad. So enjoy your freedom. And most importantly, take care of who you are as a person. Be the best you every day, no matter what anybody says to you, no matter how many negative people come your way or say what they need to say. Be you to the best of your ability and be a good you. Be the best you at all times. All right? That's all that I got for you guys this time. Until next time. Holla at your boy, man. Peace out.